An unknown town in Tamil Nadu is counting its dead. 3 days after the Hooch tragedy first struck, death toll in the Kallakurichi has now reached 58, with over 150 people still undergoing treatment after consuming illicit liquor. The political blame game, however, has now reached Delhi, upping the ante against not just the DMK alliance government in Tamil Nadu, but the entire India bloc. BJP National President JP Nadda has written to Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge, targeting the Congress for what he called its deafening hypocritical silence. JP Nadda urged Kharge to pursue Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra to at least muster the courage to raise their voices on the issue. Congress, however, denies it has been silent on the issue. The counter, however, did not come from the Congress president or Rahul Gandhi, but Karthi Chidambaram, who offered a few words of condemnation.
The Indie bloc, what they did, it's very, very unfortunate. See, there is an incident in Tamil Nadu. Almost 55 persons have died. The Indie bloc alliance partner is ruling the government. Almost, they are speaking about the constitution. Almost 34 Dalits are died in that. So still Mallikarjuna Kharge or Rahul Gandhi or no one is not opened their mouth or they didn't told anything about that incident. So this attitude of the Indie bloc is condemnable.
No, we are not silent at all. We have completely condemned it. We have asked the government to take the necessary steps to curb illegal liquor. We have done it. We are not silent. The Congress party is very responsible and is completely conscious of what's happening there. And it is a serious issue. And we are not silent by any stretch of imagination.
On one hand is the silence of India leaders that haunts. On the other, it is those who are talking that have raised even more concerns. Yesterday, after meeting families of the victims, DMK ally, M&M Chief Kamal Hassan put the onus of the tragedy on the dead.
See, I cannot say I have no sympathies for these victims. But these victims will have to understand they've exceeded their limit. And they've been careless. They have to be careful. They have to take care of their health. There are enough available liquor, more than pharmacies, we have Tasman. My request to any government, not just one government which is existing now, the previous and the governments to come, my request would be to create psychiatric centers which will counsel them out of this delirium tremens that they are suffering now. It has to be occasional drinking, social drinking, if at all. But they must understand that exceeding limit in any form, be it sugar, anything is bad. And this necessarily is bad.
You heard the reactions. Advocate M. Sridhar, State Secretary of the Makkal Nidhi Mayam, is now joining us to represent Kamal Hassan's party. But before I come to you, Mr. Sridhar, I want to go back to Mr. Saravanan. Mr. Saravanan, do you agree with what Kamal Hassan had said, that the dead must come back to answer?
See, he did not say that. Don't twist what he has stated. It's drinking and this hooch. It is just not a law and order a problem, it is a social problem. It is happening across the country. In Gujarat, where there is total prohibition, we are seeing the highest number of hooch tragedies. In Uttar Pradesh, we have seen hooch tragedies. In Bihar, we have seen hooch tragedies. And this particular incident, it should not have happened. The government has said that it will take responsibility. It is taking responsibility. The entire PUW wing, which was there, they have been suspended. It is their responsibility to ensure that there is no hooch. And they have failed and they have been suspended. The SP has been suspended. The collector has been transferred. The DGP, ADGP, who was responsible for this PEW, he has been transferred, and we have also appointed one-man commission, a retired judge of the Madras High Court, Justice Gokul Das. He is there. He is inquiring into it and trying to find ways and means on how to prevent this. And this government has assured that it will not happen again. Then, CBCID. CBCID is investigating this. I think almost around 15% have been arrested. The main people, it is a cold-blooded murder.
Cold-blooded.
Somebody mixes methanol, which is a poison,
Right.
mixing
But
poison
it's a
and giving
social
it to
problem. You
everybody is
see,
a murder.
what can the state
And
do?
they have
It's a social problem. We can only take action once something happens. Dr. Ranganathan, I'm coming to you. Sanju Verma, the BJP has said that the selective saviors are exposed. Rahul Gandhi is silent. Priyanka Gandhi is silent. There's no delegation that has gone there either to protest or is asking for action in Delhi with placards.
Pranesh, first and foremost, my deepest condolences to the kith and kin of the 58 people who are dead in the illicit Hooch tragedy in Tamil Nadu under the long and incompetent nose of Chief Minister MK Stalin. Second point is this. Had this tragedy happened in Uttar Pradesh, the entire opposition, including Rahul Gandhi, who has an opinion on everything under the sun, what would they be saying? Down with Yogi Adityanath. Had this happened in Assam, they would be saying, down with Himanta Biswa Sarma. Had this happened in Rajasthan, they would be baying for the blood of Bhajan Lal Sharma, the current chief minister. But now, because 58 people, mostly Dalits and Adivasis, are dead in Tamil Nadu, Rahul Gandhi ke मुंह में फेविकॉल लग गया है, सोनिया गांधी के मुंह में फेविकॉल लग गया है, प्रियंका वड्रा के मुंह में ताला लग गया है. But I want to say something to you. Who is the excise and prohibition minister in Tamil Nadu? It is a man called S. Muthuswamy, a very close confidant of MK Stalin. Has S. Muthuswamy has he been expelled or sacked or fired from his position as a cabinet minister? Answer is no. Who is the excise commissioner in Tamil Nadu? It is a man called J. Jayakanta. Has he been expelled by Stalin? No. Who is the joint excise commissioner in Tamil Nadu? It is again a man called V. Muthuswamy. Has he been expelled? No. My third point is this. On the one hand, MK Stalin says any liquor that is sold in Tamil Nadu, either wholesale or retail, is sold via TASMAC, Tamil Nadu State Marketing Corporation, which makes annual profits of anywhere between 56,000 crores to 67,000 crores every single year.
Right.
My simple point is this. If wholesale and retail outlets are only able to procure or sell or distribute liquor that is sold to them via TASMAC and its 5,400 outlets.
Right, I get it. What is the state doing about it? I understand that. Now, Dr. Ranganathan, because we have someone representing Kamal Hassan, we tried to get in touch, but he wasn't available. Advocate M. Sridhar, very brave of him to be on the panel to, perhaps try and defend what he said. I am not going to ask Mr. Sridhar anything. I want you to first explain what's wrong with what Kamal Hassan said and then ask him a few questions.
First of all, like Sanju, I would like to express my sincere condolences to the families, to the bereaved. It's an incalculable tragedy. The fact that it keeps happening tells us that all states, even those where liquor is banned and those where it is not banned, like Tamil Nadu, Kerala and others, are not searching for a solution to this problem. We've seen this happen time and time again, Tamil Nadu being the most recent example. In 2022, it was Bihar, which is a prohibition state. 70 people died. 2016 in Gujarat, or I think 2022 in Gujarat, 40 people died. Then it happened in Kerala. Every state, irrespective of whether alcohol is banned there or not, is a victim to this terrible tragedy that keeps happening. So yes, the responsibility has to be apportioned, and there Sanju is right. If the opposition was demanding the resignation of every minister when the Gujarat and Bihar tragedy happened, then why is it silent in demanding the resignation of Mr. Stalin? So she's right there. But I would like to make 2 points here. Now, I'm sure, like all of us, perhaps more, Mr. Saravanan respects the late Mr. Karunanidhi. I'm sure he does, because he was the patriarch of DMK and he did tremendous service to the nation, as Mr. Saravanan would admire him. This is the 2016 DMK manifesto written by Mr. K. Karunanidhi, where it promises complete ban on liquor. I would like to ask him, would he like to respect Mr. K. Karunanidhi's words? This is Mr. K. Karunanidhi, who is launching this manifesto asking for a complete prohibition in Tamil Nadu. It's a very simple question. Should we accede to the demand of late Mr. K. Karunanidhi? Yes and no.
Mr. Saravanan.
Yeah, see, in 2016, it was a poll promise. We promised that we will do away with liquor. There will be a total prohibition. But the people of Tamil Nadu did not elect DMK. ADMK, on the other hand, did not promise prohibition. They said they will only bring down the number of TASMAC shops. They never spoke about doing away with liquor. They formed the government. So
to get
there is
elected,
this gap
you
of
change your
almost 8
manifesto.
years.
Mr. Saravanan.
Yeah. So just a moment. It is. Let me finish. So when people vote for you on specific instances, when we put it to the people of Tamil Nadu. That is what I said. Drinking or this Arak problem is just not a law and order problem.
Now, sir, by this logic, you tell me, Mr. Saravanan, by this logic, after demonetization, Modi came back to power. After GST, Prime Minister Modi came back to power. After the COVID mishandling, Prime Minister Modi came back to power. By your own logic, sir, I am only extending this logic. Now, let me bring in Advocate M. Sridhar. Mr. Sridhar, how will the dead come back? I know Mr. Kamal Hassan wants them to come back. How will the dead come back to answer why they drank illicit liquor?
Let me put it one thing very clear. The prohibition of liquor is not going to bring any good benefit to this country. We need to change the people here. Unless you address the social issue, you cannot go and change every individual not to have alcohol. You have to bring the education from the grassroots. You cannot change overnight. Listen, we have enough of shops of selling legal liquors, but people still opt for. A portion of people don't care for their life. That is what our president has said. Careless people. They don't know the consequence of what they are going to have.
No, so you blame the people.
Let me make it clear. They didn't have the knowledge of what they are eating and what they are drinking. And they went for a cheap product.
There is no responsibility on the state.
No, you cannot fix.
Mr. Sridhar, are you, sir, no, 1 minute. Is there no responsibility on the state, Mr. Sridhar? 58 people are dead. Their family members are grieving. You want the dead to answer? You're calling the dead careless?
Sir, let me put it very clear, sir. There's a railway track. There's a train going on that.
Yeah.
People still wants to walk on the track, they will die. You cannot go and say,
my God,
there's an amendment saying that you don't walk on the track.
What are you saying?
The train is moving. But still people are there to walk on the track and die.
No, so they were destined to die and the state allowed it. How is illicit, how is illicit liquor available? How is illicit liquor available? The DMK changed its manifesto because the AIDMK won the election because they had not promised prohibition. Sir, and you are blaming the people?
The police machinery has miserable failed, no doubt on that. We are addressing that issue. That is a different line. Here the people has to also have some kind of consciousness saying that...
Exactly my question. How will the 58 people who are dead, how will they come back? How will Mr. Kamal Hassan bring them back? Dr. Ranganathan, this is outrageous.
Let me complete. Today...
I'd like to say the only time I have admired Mr. Kamal Hassan is during his film Pushpak. That was a silent film. What is he on about? This is outrageous. This kind of victim blaming is the one that was done by politicians as an excuse for rape, that women must be more careful. This gentleman out here is saying that it is people's fault. I'm sorry. It is the government's fault for not making sure that spurious liquor is not being banned, and it is almost impossible to get it. It is almost akin to saying that if people die of food poisoning, it is the person's fault. This is astonishing.
Sanju Verma, many in the opposition are saying that you've joined hands with Nitish Kumar. Bihar is a dry state, but people die there of illicit liquor.
Pranesh, I'm not going to sit here and condone deaths in any state, be it prohibition states or non-prohibition states. But today, the discussion is about the illicit Hooch tragedy in Tamil Nadu. I will not allow the opposition to digress from Tamil Nadu to Bihar or Gujarat. I want MK Stalin to resign on grounds of political incompetence. And you made a very interesting point, Pranesh. Liquor procurement handled by TASMAC, liquor distribution handled by TASMAC, liquor sales handled by TASMAC, more than 5,400 outlets of TASMAC controlled entirely by the Prohibition Department of Tamil Nadu, which reports into MK Stalin. So, Bhai Sahab, how is it that MK Stalin is not responsible?
Okay, quick answer. Mr. Saravanan, quick answer, sir. 30 seconds, we'll have to wrap this show.
Yes. Yes. See, if political incompetence is the yardstick, then Mr. Modi should have resigned 1,000 times over in the last 10 years. Did he resign for Pulwama? Did he resign for Manipur? At least did he answer this NEET fiasco? He did not do so. What is the reason? Please don't speak about political incompetence.
Okay, we've run out of time, gentlemen. I thank all of you. Sanju Verma, Dr. Ranganathan, Advocate M. Sridhar, Mr. Saravanan Kamruzaman Chaudhary. Sorry, sir, I couldn't come to you for want of time, but viewers, thanks for joining me on India Upfront.